Hi, it's Tuesday, and we're talking about gentleness this week. Gentleness is power under God's control. Society teaches us that weakness is being gentle. But Jesus said, "Learn from me, because I am gentle and lowly of heart." And so I've been saying, God is challenging us and inviting us to be like him in words, in our actions, and how we serve. Paul says in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2, he says, be completely, not halfway, not sometimes, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. And here, once again, Jesus is our example. The 12 disciples were not perfect men. As a matter of fact, his original disciples, the fourth, he called Peter and Simon, and then he called James and John. And James and John were known in the Bible as the sons of thunder. They were not gentle. As a matter of fact, here is in Luke chapter 9, in the final stages of Jesus' life, it says that he came to pass, verse 51, Luke chapter 9:51, when the time had come for him to be received up, that he steadfastly set his face to go to Jerusalem. He made a decision, I'm going to die. And he sent messengers before his face, and as they went, they entered a village of the Samaritans to prepare for him. But they did not receive him because his face was not set for the journey to Jerusalem. And when his disciples, James and John, saw this, they said, Lord, do you want us to command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, just as Elijah did? But Jesus turned and rebuked them. You do not know what manner of spirit you are of. For the Son of Man did not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them. And they went to another village. So here it is. Jesus is modeling for us. Be gentle and patient with one another. Here is James and John. The early disciples, one of the first men that he called, still did not get it. I have a confession. I've been a pastor for over 20 years, and it amazes me how some of us Christians, the longer we are in church, the less like Jesus we look like. And the reason that is because we fall into the trap of, well, I go to church, I give my tithes, I worship on the right day, and we forget that we need to follow Jesus. We need to imitate Jesus. It's not enough just to know the information. James and John walked with Jesus, and they still didn't get it. But here is Jesus walking with them. And so here's a challenge and invitation for you today. Walk with someone today who is not gentle. And it's not for you to change their mind, right? Because you can't change their mind. But maybe in your relationship, maybe as you behave like Christ, maybe that will rub off to someone else. And that's my thought as I sit on my yellow chair. God bless you. See you tomorrow.